Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Rowan Sabers, and today another update video for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a website, rowansabers.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have a very nice lightsaber as well. This lightsaber is a OB4 or Ben Kenobi from Ulltimate Works, and so very different, very nice. It's very similar to the K4V2 in chassis system and in length and design, and so very, very nice install by the Pachstore or Ulltimate Works, depending on how you say it or what you prefer. You can purchase this lightsaber at Ulltimate Works or the Pachstore, and so yeah, the customer here wanted to update it. Didn't have really a lot of fonts on there at all. The most Pachstore sabers, when you buy them, they come with Proffie's defaults, and which is only like 4 fonts or 6 fonts or whatever, and they don't come with tracks or like all the updated features and whatnot. So the customer wanted here to update all of it, add a lot of fonts, a lot of OB1 fonts as well, and of course a few others. So went through and updated them, and that's kind of it. With this saber here, it's a bit different when it comes to accessing the blade. Normally on a K4V2 or other thin neck sabers, it's on the outside. With this one, you kind of have to unscrew this entire emitter section here to expose these 3 retention screws, which is very interesting, very different. Not exactly what I was expecting, but very, very cool, because when you display it, or it hides the, or put the emitter, I should say, back on, it hides all the retention screws and stuff like that. So very, very cool. This will have an Ulltimate Works chassis. One thing that the customer I don't think asked for, but I did anyways, it has this accent LED or Neopixel pad here that has several LED strands, and so this saber here will have accents on it. And the cool thing is if you line this LED thing up with the control box for the saber, it actually will go through the little bubble strip here. And so one thing I decided to do was when the saber is off, it pulses just like a normal crystal, which I thought gives more life to the saber, and then when it's on, it'll do like a little kit sensor back and forth up and down the bubble strip here, back and forth, which is very, very cool. And so I did that for all the fonts and stuff. If you don't want that feature, I guess you could just turn it around and make it do it the other way, because it won't shine through like that, at least as much, I don't think. But yeah, about 10 or so fonts, 10 or 11 fonts. So without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you off the fonts. Okay, so when the saber's off, you will have the pulsing there, and then when you have the saber on, you'll have the little kit sensor going back and forth, which I thought was really cool. Again, if you don't want it, you can actually, I believe you can switch with most Pachstore stuff, you can switch the chassis about 180, and then you shove it back in and it'll still work, but the buttons will be flipped. So yeah. So first up, this is Chyrophonics OBI4 from the Heroes pack, but he wanted it to be a Clone Wars version. So I added in a lot of the stuff and fonts and quotes and stuff from my BFOB sound font. So we'll have tons of pre-ons and post-offs from Obi-Wan and tons of quotes and stuff. And so yeah.
You're not off the hook yet. Here we go.
So this will also flash and stuff with lockup and whatnot. Blasters, not blasters, but lockup, which is very cool. It has a lot of resonance in there, so very loud. But yeah, quotes.
You don't mean me any harm. I've seen this sort of thing before.
Just hold the power button for 2 seconds.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? Alright then, nothing too fancy. Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Tons of stuff. For multi-blast mode, you want to hold aux and then let go.
Blasters? Well, no accounting for taste, is there? Remember, you were warned.
And then you just swing your saber and do it, so...
Blasters? Well, no accounting for taste, is there?
I completely skipped it because I was so mesmerized by the quotes. So you get into it, and then you can swing the saber for blasters. And to get out of it, tap once more.
It's a shame absorbing blaster fire isn't part of the Jedi training.
Which is very cool. Of course, it has the Clone Wars track. So yeah. Next up.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
This is the same font, but has the Episode 3 Obi as default. So a deeper blue compared to the rest. Have the Battle of the Heroes, or Anakin vs. Obi-Wan. General Grievous 2005. And then the Battle of the Heroes.
You and the chosen one!
Oh. So it does have a track player on there as well. So you can choose either the 2005 General Grievous track that is coded to it, or you can choose the tracks that are inside the font folder. Yeah. Very cool. You have quotes.
I don't think so. You were the chosen one!
Sith Lords are our specialty.
Next up.
Ben Kenobi?
This is OB4 by Chyrophonics. This is the Cantina version. It's an unstable build-up and a white swing. Blasters. Quotes.
I haven't gone by the name of Obi-Wan since before you were born.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
Move along.
Hold on.
So yeah, lock up. Have to kind of clasp the yard. Lightning block is hold power, tap Aux. For color changing, you want to hold Aux, tap power. You can change to whatever color you'd like. Hit power to confirm, or if you want to fine tune the colors, you just hold and twist. If you want to go back to the previous color, you would like to hit Aux. And you're good to go. Now, the crystal will change with it, or that crystal, the accent LED will change with it. Next up. This is Father V2, I believe. This is the New Hope version.
The plans you referred to will soon be back in our hands. Commander, tear this ship apart until you found those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive.
It's very hard to do clashes sometimes because the ProffieBoard is technically located right here, so doing clashes sometimes you gotta hit a little bit harder than normal, versus on the pommel you can just smack the pommel and it goes on, so. This has the Imperial March on there. Next up.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy?
This has a dark blue, same blade style as the Obi-Wan. This is Empire Strikes Back Graphics by Chyrophonics.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No. No. It's not true. That's impossible.
This is tons of quotes and stuff from just the battle between Vader and Luke. It says Luke versus Vader as the track. Next up.
Greed can be a powerful ally.
Another sound font from the Heroes pack. This is Jin by Chyrophonics. Or the Jin version, I should say.
Do not defy the Council, Master, not again.
I shall do what I must, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs.
Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
As Duel of Fates is the track. Next up.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
This is Count's Claw by Chyrophonics.
You'll have to do better than that. You're about to experience true swordsmanship.
As Dooku versus Yoda as the track.
You've not lived up to your potential.
Tons of quotes and stuff on there as well.
This part is over.
This is Mace, also from Heroes pack by Chyrophonics. This is the Mace Windu version.
There is much fear that clouds your judgment. May the Force be with us all. May the Force be with us all. I am going to end this once and for all.
This will have the Anakin, or Duel of Fates as well. Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Yeah, Duel of Fates and Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Next up. This is Code Fulcrum by Chyrophonics. This is Ahsoka's lightsabers during Season 2 of Rebels. Nice white blade there. This will have the Rebels track on there. But yeah, next up.
Rey Skywalker.
This is Scavenger's Destiny by Chyrophonics. This is a Rey I guess, her lightsaber font. Let's have race theme on there. That's the track. Next up.
Prepare a boarding party.
Last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which will fade from green to red, and of course, the party blade. Of course, you have the accents going crazy there, which is quite cool. Of course, the track as well. So that concludes the update for the Ulltimate Works OBI4, I believe it was called. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.